here. Come here. There's Mr. Dude and Doll Star. Come here. Come here. Ugh. What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. What do you think of Dolly's little bows in her hair? I am not a fan of dog accessories. Taylor loves them. Yeah, so normally I have like a concept or like a theme or some crazy thing that I'm doing in my videos. Today is not one of those days. You are just gonna come along with whatever I may do. And currently it is 6:55 in the morning. I'm gonna take the dogs for a walk. Got my headphones in. If you're wondering why I'm using corded stuff instead of the wireless, it's because I don't want the airwaves getting into my brain, man. The government's spying on me, man. No, I just can't find my AirPods. Whenever I'm walking the pups, I am listening to, I find this like meditation, relaxation playlist on Spotify. I'll put it right there. It's like a Spotify one. It's like if you go get a massage and the music they play, it's that. And honestly, it's kind of good. You just get in your thoughts. You're surrounded by nature. And it's just pretty nice. By the way, I think it rained last night. The ground's kind of wet. And I think there's a chance of rain today, which is kind of frustrating because I need to take my Jeep, which doesn't have any sides or anything. So I'm like, why does it have to rain today? Whenever I'm trying to drive the Jeep, it rains. You know, I've had this idea, and people may think this is crazy, but it also, people probably also thought I was crazy to start a candy company, and look how that turned out. What if we control when it rains, you know? It's like, all right, every other Sunday it rains. Every Thursday from 2 to 5 p.m. it rains. You know, let's just plan it into the society, and then you always know it's gonna rain. I think it's a great idea. Little pup date, Dude, obviously good on a leash. Dolly still pulls like a lot, so I have to wear this around my waist. Hold on, what are those? In like 2 weeks, the same trainer who came and trained Dude, who was on the channel a couple years ago, turned him into a real good boy. She is coming to train Dolly. Real exciting stuff. One thing about Texas is we have a bunch of skaters. So whenever I walk, I always get like bug bite. I think it was like fire ants or something on my ankle. They know a good quality candidate when they see one. Taylor bought one of these. I think it's on Shark Tank. It's called Bug Bite thing, and the whole premise is like you put on the bug bite and you like pull this lever back, right, and it like eliminates the bug bite thing. And when I saw it online, I was like, oh, it must inject something in, but it's just like a little suction tool. And then you put it, you go down, you put it right on the bug bite, and then you just like pull up, and it sucks the bad stuff out. I don't know. And you wait a second. Oh, I don't know. I feel like, is this a gimmick? I don't know. Hey! Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
My body really hurts.
Yeah? Pregnancy? Tough? If I could give you guys a lot of life advice, I mean, I feel like I've given you a ton on this channel already, you know, to just make you advance further than the average human. Watch my YouTube videos, drink frozen margaritas, eat more sour strips. If I had a fourth tip for you, every single day, you must take creatine, okay? Creatine is the most scientific supplement proven to work. And if you, guys, do you see like my physique, right? They thought this was genetically impossible to become this jacked. Creatine. Take creatine every single day. And also take greens because health, okay? Take them because health. But take creatine. Take creatine! Come on, dude. Come on. This way. Okay. Read some books. Good job. Good job. You need to wish me some luck. So heading into work, and I'm gonna stop by Prest, which is a juice and acai place, which I loved. The past 3 times I've gone, I feel like I'm going into McDonald's with the whole ice cream machine thing, because every single time they're like, do you want an acai bowl? I'm like, yes, absolutely. And they're like, machine's down. I'm like, again? like 3 times in a row. And then sometimes I'll go in and I'll get my bowl and they're like, we're out of bananas. And I'm like, normally I'd be like, okay, you're out of bananas, but they're next door to Whole Foods. I'm like, bruh, just, like if I was the manager, I'd be like, just go get some bananas. Just go get some bananas. It's literally like 15 feet to the left. Is that weird? Is that weird to be like, they should just go get bananas? Is that like, Max, they're out of bananas, get over it. I feel like they should just go get bananas. I'm low in potassium. I'm sorry for getting angry. Just please get some bananas. Boom! Shakalaka. They had it. Let me show you this bad boy. I am just a more recent fan of acai bowls, and I think they're so good. You can't really see much going on here, but we have blueberries, nuts, banana, and then the base, we have like little protein puffs, and then it's this like acai stuff. It's kind of like ice cream, and it's just, it's so good. I have to run some errands soon and take the Jeep somewhere to get a little bit more modifications done. But for the next couple hours, I'm just gonna sit here and do some work. I know the question still comes up of like, what do you do after you sold the company to Hershey, Max? Like, why do you still go to the office and whatnot? Because I still have to grind. I still have to take sour strips to the moon with these big brain ideas. Most of my days, honestly, are just like meetings. A lot of meetings. And then after I have meetings, I have more meetings. And then after those meetings, sometimes I'll have meetings. Yeah. And then I'll also have meetings. But I do graphic design work as well. I need to make up some stuff today. You want to see one that I made for our distributors for the Melonade and the Watermelon Bites? Oh, wow, look at it. Max, you're so amazing at your graphic design skill set. Why do you outsource anything? You should just, how do you do it all, Max? I don't know. I don't know. Got to go grab the Jeep from the back of the warehouse area. And I just want to show you how crazy everything is here at the Sour Strips HQ. So you see we got a second forklift down there because we're just lifting so many forks out here. But we have fully racked out this entire warehouse, and it's just filled with candy, right? And you remember when I was first like looking at getting this spot, I was like, I don't know, I feel like we're gonna be able to last here for a long time, you know? Yeah, I don't think we'll run out of space anytime soon. We have one, I don't know if I can spoil it just yet. We have one single retailer, it's a pretty big one, maybe you can guess, that there's an order at the end of this year that just that order alone will fill up this entire warehouse. So we have to get a secondary storage facility for this single order. What? 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 I need to take the Jeep, and yet again, it looks like it's gonna rain. Every time I need to drive the Jeep, look at those clouds over there, man. Why does it always have to rain when I'm driving the Jeep? This wouldn't happen if we had regulated days where it rains. Who do I need to talk to make this happen? Look at these rain clouds. Now it's actually raining. Come on, dude. Thanks, dude. A little team lunch here at one of the best Mexican spots, Tex-Mex, in Texas, called Papacitos. Until your boy comes out with his Tex-Mex restaurant. We got Batman over here making a guest appearance. Fun fact, Strabango sour strips, Strabango bites, was invented at a different Papacitos, but at Papacitos, I mixed the strawberry, mixed the mango, and then I go, manberry? No, Strabango. Tex-Mex, so it's super authentic, right? Because that Tex-Mex mixed it, was like, this would be a great idea, flavor combination for sour strips. So just know, no matter what happens in the rest of your life, whenever you see Strabango, hear someone say Strabango, see the flavor of Strabango, just know it came from your boy and his love for Magajitas. All right, we have a little dry spell, so I'm gonna take it back to the same place that I got the 10-inch screen put in, right? We went to 10, over the 12. I'm always looking for new gadgets for this Jeep. And one thing that I'm gonna have them put is, this is called a wolf box. It's a rear view mirror, but it's got a camera built in, right? So I can have a front camera for eventually when I take it off-roading, but also like a little dash cam. So if anyone pulls in front of me and does some things, we can prove that we were not in the wrong. But also it has like a digital screen, so the backup camera can like all look through this. So that's pretty cool. But the second thing we're doing is I currently have two 12-inch subwoofers in the back of the Jeep. And let me tell you, this thing thumps like a thumping thumper could thump, okay? But the problem is, it's custom and it's big, and it goes through because it's ported, which means it has this like air hole or something. But although it's super nice, the problem is because the box is so far up, my center console, here, come a little closer. The center console, when I open it, it doesn't, it's a design flaw. And now obviously the people who made the box should have realized when they did that, but I don't know. What I'm basically gonna do is get rid of this, because I found this thing on the internet, which is made by the same company as the one who makes the screens, and it's another subwoofer, but this is a 12-inch subwoofer, so one less subwoofer than the two subwoofers, but this subwoofer bolts to the back of the tailgate, okay, right? And what it does is, not only will it solve the problem of the center console opening, but it also will take up a little less room in the back, because it only goes to here, and we'll get rid of that. So it's a little more room, a little less thump, but a lot more benefit. And that right there, gentlemen and ladies, is a combination for a sick Jeep.
You already have a sick Jeep.
I know, but I need more sickness.
Okay.
It's not sick enough. I need it to be down with the sickness. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. Did you just... Oh my God, I love this girl. Now we get to set up for my favorite thing every single week, and that is the Don't Be Sour podcast, which, you know, here's a, do you ever drop something, right? Like I just dropped this battery and it bounced like under the table all the way across under the couch. Are you ever just like almost angry at, you're like, of course this happened to me. It's like you have a cord or something, it's like behind the couch and it gets caught on like this one little thing, you're trying to pull it and you're like, of course it gets, is that just me? I don't know. The Don't Be Sour podcast is actually something that I look forward to every single week. We do it with Joe, Christian, and recently we have on like a fourth guest. So this week we'll have on Shawley again. We had David last week. And it's just a great time to hang out with the friends, create some content for you guys, and yeah, it's just enjoyable all around. So if you're not following the podcast, Don't Be Sour, which it's actually almost doing better than my vlogs. And once it does, I'm officially a podcaster. I'm no longer a YouTuber. Podcast Max. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Don't Be Sour. It's going to be a real banger here today. How'd you think the pod was, bro?
That was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nabil's first pod.
First pod?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
By the way, this vlog, Nabil, no sick angles.
No.
Every clip has been the first clip. I'm in auto mode. I'm calling this an auto vlog because I'm leaving in the morning to go on a little vacation. It's not vacation. It is vacation. I'm gonna film a video. But I'm just trying to put out a piece of content.
All a filler piece of content.
No sick angles.
No, bro. Here's the options. It was either like they don't get any vlog this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna do a Q&A, but I was like, let me do a vlog. But there's no like, I'm not gonna do B-roll. I'm not gonna fly the drone. I'm not gonna like think about the shots. I'm just hitting record, auto, not setting up the camera, not the lighting.
There you go.
It's not filler, dude.
Hey, this is a filler vlog. I have no topic on this one.
It's an auto vlog.
Transition?
Transition?
To Cancun?
No.
Oh,
I had a
shit.
door transition.
Yeah, no, actually, well, let's go to Cancun. Open that door, I'll make it go to Cancun. Originally, we were all supposed to work out, myself and the boys, but no one had any motivation, so here we are. I want to tell you guys about one little upgrade we're doing at the current house. Now, obviously we're building this new home, and I'm just kind of like, if little issues pop up here and there, I fix them, but I'm trying not to put any money into the house, even if it's something like that I want to change. But one thing that we are gonna do is, so in Houston, in Texas, I don't even know how to explain it because it doesn't make no dang sense. The power goes out here a lot, whether it gets really cold or when there's a bad storm or like hurricane season. The power grid, something about Texas just sucks, and the power goes out a lot. And last year, I think it was during hurricane season, the power went out at our house in this whole neighborhood for like 4 or 5 days. We had to stay at Joe's for like 3 days, which we have a lot of, you know, friends and support systems, and Taylor's family is like nearby, right? But I'm someone like, I don't want to inconvenience someone else, even though it's not like my problem. So even though like Joe, it was like really nice to stay at his house, I was like, I'm kind of invading their space a little bit. I don't know, I felt some kind of way. But the thing is, like, now we have 2 dogs, which, Dolly, you taking a poop? Good job. You know, now we have 2 dogs, and we have our son on the way. And if the power goes out for multiple days, like, I don't want to have to load up all the dogs and the kid and all this stuff, and the kid, sorry, Charlie, and go inconvenience someone with like all of us. So I am gonna put a generator at this house. And the only place, because of how the home is designed, like how we have the back here where the fence in our house, and just how this house is designed, the only place, I had someone come out, the only place you can put, per the regulations, a generator is, ironically enough, exactly where this little thing is. This is our little pool storage thing. So a generator will go right here, and it's kind of like big and obnoxious, but what I'm thinking is to put like some like lattice, like the little like X-cross wood thing, kind of high, and it'll like box it in, and then put some plants around it, some vines to cover it. And now here's the, I'm gonna, because this is real life stuff, the generator, so it's like runs in with a natural gas line. They have to build a platform to put it on. The generator is $15,000 fully installed. Kind of crazy. And at first I was like, we'll push through it. But I feel like it's a lot of money, but if the house isn't going to be built for probably another like 2 years, think of it like this. Am I fine with paying $600 a month for the guaranteed convenience of never running out of power? And that is where I'm like, I think yes. So yeah, do you think putting a generator is a good idea? I know it'll add like value to the house, but I'm so like, I'll be lucky if I break even on how much money I've put into this dang house. But yeah, we're getting a generator right there. I know what you're thinking, generator, you just met her. No guys, Helix is a, this is how I do thumbnail. I don't even know, like, the thing with vlogs, and especially this vlog where I'm just, Christian called it a filler. I don't think it's a filler vlog. This is just not one of my typical ones, right? This is where I'm just picking up, I'm just filming whatever. I usually have like topics and stuff. But I tell you, thumbnails and titles are the most difficult thing about YouTube. Because I wish I could, like, everyone is just day in the life. But this one, I think I'm gonna kind of put myself right here and be like, is this a good idea? Is my crazy upgrade, maybe do, I feel like I do a lot in this center. What if I'm like, oh yeah, that'll get them. Make it a little sun in the background. Oh yeah, I can change the sky a little bit, so I can be like, YouTuber, dude. Hey, Dolly. Dolly, sit. Good girl. Ready? Spin. Oh yeah. Sit. Speak. 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 All right, close enough. What you doing?
Packing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just packing up your stuff. Because you're moving out. Just kidding.
Who are you watching on the?
I don't know. I saw it said Miami vlog, and I was like, oh, I don't know. So I just clicked it.
Maybe someone will know who this is.
Big ass mirror, which is nice. Got a soaker tub. You know? But our sink and vanity, this bathroom's actually massive.
Do people like
Shower.
hotel room tours? I haven't done that in forever.
Toilet, obviously.
Should I do a little tour of our spot where we're going?
Here,
I don't know.
we have our bedroom.
I was getting vibes for my vlog for Cancun.
We're the living room.
Taylor's a vlogger now.
In the morning, we have a
I'm gonna go take the dogs for a walk.
Our view
I love you.
is
How's the pregnancy?
which I'm sure is gonna be
Guys, I know I say
in the morning.
I'm pregnant, but like, look at this.
These big mirrors.
You're glowing. Look how Charlie.
I'm gonna.
And
When you're watching this, I'm 30 weeks.
Closet as well.
30 weeks, guys. That means we have 10 more weeks till Charlie's here.
I have been every night. I put my hand on her
Talk to
belly.
Charlie.
I talk to Charlie, let him listen to Eminem. Maybe I say a lot of Dumb and Dumber lines, but I feel like you can see the belly. It's so wild. You can see like his little feet and his like hands like pushing on her stomach, and you can feel him like rolling around.
Yeah. It's
And I'm always like,
crazy.
what does that feel like inside of your stomach?
It, like the best way to explain it is like when you're rolling over like a muscle or a ligament when you're massaging. That's what it feels like inside of you.
That's loco. All right, come on. Let's go for a walk. Dude is still overweight, 74 pounds. So we're gonna go on a long walk so this heifer can lose a little weight. How are you so big, man? You just bulk? Is it muscle? I think it's muscle. Do you see her? What? Dolly, be nice to your brother. You know, day before we leave for the trip, I was trying to get one last little suntan so I could be, extra crispy for Cancun, but it's all cloudy. Apparently you can still get sun through the clouds, but I don't think in these clouds. There must be different types of clouds or something. But you know what I think about a lot when I'm walking? I reflect, I listen to my meditation music, is like where I'm gonna be in the next like 5 or 10 years and how different life is gonna be. I always tell Taylor, there's this bench like way back over here that we would sit on whenever we'd go on walks, and like look on the lake. And even before we got Dolly, I was like, Taylor, like take a moment to soak all this in. Like before we get Dolly, like you can just remember this time when it was just like you, me, and Dude, right? And then we'd sit back on the bench when we have Dolly, and I'm like, when we found out we were pregnant, or Taylor's pregnant, we're pregnant, and I was like, remember this moment because this is like, we're gonna remember back to the time. Like, do you remember when we got Dolly and it was just us before Charlie, and like how much our life is gonna change as we go through this next chapter. And even 5 years down the road, like so much can happen in 5 years. I mean, look at myself. I know we're about 5.5, but Sour Strips, I launched it 5.5 years ago. And look how much my life has changed during that time. Meeting Taylor, like we're gonna move to a new area. I got married. Like so much has happened, and even so much in the past like 1 year. 5 years now is gonna be crazy. Think about it for yourself. That's why if the past even 5 years has been the exact same for you, and you're not like where you want to be, what are you doing? Are you making choices that like push your life forward? If you need a little bit more motivation, my mastermind sign up is down in the description, guys. It's going to be $30,000. I'm only going to let like 1,500 students in for the first month, and the prices go up to $150,000, which is honestly pretty great. I'll see you guys on the inside. Join my tribe. I know normally I am always like, I like to put a lot of creativity into my vlogs, but the whole reason why I'm doing this kind of lower tier vlog, which I feel like people kind of like, this is kind of more old school. I'm not thinking about any clip before I click record. I'm just going. And if I screw up and I get my words mixed up, dang it, that's where I was supposed to say my merds mixed up. I mixed up saying merds mixed up and said words That's all right, we're gonna keep going. So we leave tomorrow for this little trip with David and Julia. And I wanted to get a vlog out for this weekend, but I don't want to edit while I'm on the trip, right? So that's the goal. So my only option was a Q&A, skip a week, or just film an entire day in the life and not do any like B-roll and whatnot. But it's currently 7:18. I'm about to edit the podcast and this vlog so that I can have them all up before we leave, because we have to get up at like 4:30 in the morning, because we have like a 6:30 a.m. flight. really excited about this trip. I've been like looking forward to it. We try to go to like Mexico like once a year. We're staying at a new resort. I'll probably show a little bit of it in the next vlog. I'm not gonna make a whole video there, but I might like start filming again when I'm back and then do some reference. I don't know. I'm just gonna go and have a good time with my beautiful wife and our friends. It's gonna be a good time. I'm hungry. I'm sure you guys have meals. Look at my cool shirt, by the way. I'm sure you have meals that you make like over and over and over again. Maybe lamb and tuna fish. You don't like that? Spaghetti and meatball. Taylor and mine. Our meal is stir fry. We got 93.7 ground turkey, and it's just scrum-diddly-umptious. Also, for our trip, you know I had to bring a whole bunch of bites. We have every flavor except, I think I have some rainbow over there, but got the blue raz lemonade, got the new watermelon, which this is like a 10 out of 10. I mean, they're all 10 out of 10s. Melonade. I don't know which ones, dude, which one do you like the most, man? Which one do you think is the best? I feel like Strabango is a top contender, but the Melonade is so good. I don't know. I can't decide. Dude, have I told you how handsome you are today? Hey, can you sit? Sit. Yep, there we go. Back it up. Sit down. Yep. Shake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can you speak? Speak. Dude, speak. He's pissed because he knows we're leaving. He saw the suitcases. Dude, speak. 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 Okay. Maybe later. I love you. Dinner is done, and now two exciting things we're watching right now, or about to watch. One, we finally got our wedding video back. We got married in October. We just got the wedding video back.
Are you excited?
I'm really excited.
I'm excited too. I hope they don't have the part that I don't want in there.
Yeah, I'm sure the video is going to be great. So, review of wedding video in 3, 2, 1.
Taylor, over the last 3 years that we have spent together, you've shown me something that I never thought was possible. At least not for me. True love.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
That was the most cinematic masterpiece.
Oh man, I loved it.
I cried.
I gotta upload it on the YouTube eventually. We both do.
Yeah, we're both gonna upload it.
Oh my
No,
god.
it's
Oh, that was so
sick.
cool.
Crushed it. I like completely forgot so much that happened.
Yeah.
I like blacked out that day, like just because you're just adrenaline.
Yeah, like
But-
I remember all the moments, but like in the actual day, that's why I'm so glad we took moments to like be like, okay, let's process what's happening. But like everything goes by so quickly, so we just relived the entire wedding, which was like the best night of our lives.
I love you. We had a sick wedding.
We did have a sick wedding. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it was crazy. I also love that they put the clip of my sister be like, and one day mother, because I'm gonna be a mom.
Then I'm gonna be a dad. Now, if that wasn't a review, now we're gonna watch the season finale of Severance season 2. We've been really liking this show.
We have crushed this series so far.
And then we're gonna go to bed because we gotta wake up like 4 a.m.
Woo.
Hello, Dylan. He said no?
Whoa. What do you rate Severance as a show?
It's
Now up to season 2 out of 10.
like the weirdest, craziest show I've probably ever watched.
What do you rate it?
I give it like a 9.6.
9.6? Dang!
Yeah, I kind of really like it. And I was like against watching it.
Imagine, now this is how you would feel if you saw Breaking Bad.
No, I hate
You'd
Breaking
go
Bad.
12 out of 10. She refuses. It's the best. Jesse! Jesse!
I watched like the first season with you and I hated it.
You watched... No, you did not.
You said the 2.
I give Severance like a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. Do you think that maybe not in this vlog, but do you think YouTube Max is my innie?
I think it is.
I think YouTube Max is my innie. You got to watch the show. You should watch the show, Severance. It's like a slow burn in the beginning, and then it's like, oh, it's literally like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. All right, I hope you liked this more casual vlog. Don't get used to it because I'm going back to normal stuff after this. Hope you guys have a good one. When you're watching this, we'll be coming back from Mexico. Maybe some footage to come. I don't know. Gonna put sunscreen on her little Charlie belly. It's gonna be great. Tan Max, we'll be seeing you soon. Thanks so much for tuning in. Smash thumbs up button, eat more sour strips, and ever forward. Waff. Waff. Every clip in this video was the first clip. What? I've never done that before. What?